Hello friends, welcome back to this array methods or modern JavaScript series which we are looking into arrays, and we have seen array methods push, pop, shift, unshift. Today we will see other few methods available to array class or array data structure in JavaScript. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So today we will be looking into splice, slice and concat methods available in arrays in JavaScript. Let's say I want to delete one array element from particular index. So how can I delete that particular element? Let's say it is on position 2 or 3 maybe. So how can I delete that thing? In objects we used delete keyword. We can use delete keyword in array as well. Here I have created one array named IPL teams which contains all the team names, and if I want to delete this RCB team that is indexed at second position 0, 1, 2. So if I do this, I'm first printing the entire array, then I'm deleting second indexed value that is RCB, and I will again print this out. So let us see what happens here. If I run this, here we can see the entire array first printed, then I deleted the second indexed value which is RCB here if you see, and after deleting I have printed the IPL teams. So my RCB team has been deleted from the array, but that particular index is still there. It holds nothing, the empty value is there, but it is still there. If you check the length of this array, it will be 8. As we can see here, there are 8 members of this array. So how can we delete properly without, without leaving the empty element there? So for that we have few methods available in JavaScript. So first we will see splice method. It is used to insert, remove and replace elements. At the same time we can do all these three functionalities with splice method. It is also known as a, you can say it is a Swiss knife of a JavaScript array. So you can do insert, remove, replace elements whatever you want at the same time. We will see each one of these how we can achieve through splice. For each and every example we will see here. So first of all, let us see the syntax. So syntax is pretty simple. You just have to write array dot splice, then you have to provide the starting position from which you want to remove the element or you want to replace the element, then the delete count, how many elements you want to delete from that starting point, and then whatever elements you want to insert you can add additional parameters to that. So let's not confuse this part, we will see all this in a minute. So basically it modifies array starting from the index start as I mentioned, then removes delete count elements. So whatever number you provide as a delete count, it will remove all these elements and then insert the remaining arguments or elements in place of this starting position and returns the array of removed elements. Let me just clear this console first so that we can see easily. So first we will see remove part using splice. So I am creating one new array here which has apple, orange, banana values inside it, and if I console log splice from first index that is orange and then two values, so that if I go and run this out, let me just run this again. So you can see it has removed two values starting from orange, which is first at the index. Orange is at the index 1, and from that start it will remove two values, that is orange and banana, both will be removed from the array and it will be returned back to the caller function. So whatever you write in splice method, it will be whatever values are removed, whatever elements are removed, all elements will be returned from that splice method as an array, as we can see here. Also we are able to see that whatever values are remaining in the original array, it has been printed. So it basically modifies the existing array. So that is splice. We will see another example of replace method, how we can do replace here using splice. So the syntax is similar, but we will add some additional parameters. Let's say I am starting with the 0 index and I am deleting 1. So as we can see, we have apple at the 0 index, and if I remove that apple, that means I just want to delete 1. That's why I have added 1 as a delete count. Then I want to add a few elements or members to that particular array. So I am adding pineapple and grapes in place of apple, you can say. So if I run this, you will see pineapple and grapes has been added in place of apple, and other two members are there as it is. So that is how you can replace in place of some elements. You can do multiple, you can remove multiple. You just have to provide the delete count. Here I have provided only one. You can provide 2 or 3 as per your need, and you can replace those removed elements with new elements. So that is how you can do a replace part. Let us see the next splice example, which is very important here. We can also insert. We have seen replacing, like deleting, and after deletion of element we can insert the element. We can do insert without removal as well. So if I write array splice 1, so my element will be inserted after 1, and I am deleting 0. You just have to provide 0 as a delete count, so it will not delete any value from the any element from the array, and it will add the remaining elements or passed arguments as an another element. So let us see in action. So if I run this, you can see apple is still there, and in between apple and orange there are two more fruits has been added, pineapple and grapes. That is what we have passed in our splice method here. So that is called insert without removal. Splice basically modifies original array, and whatever you remove, it will be returned. So that is you have to keep in mind. If we move ahead, there is another method available to us, array.slice. So slice is similar to splice, but it is more and much simpler than array splice, you can say. The syntax is very simple. Array.slice, start position, end position, and we don't have to provide the count and all this stuff. It will basically delete from start to end. So let us see what we can do. It actually returns a new array, copying to it all items from index start to end, not including the end. Okay, so it will not include the end part here. Both start and end can be negative. We will see one example there. If you provide a negative value as part of the index, it basically counts from the end of the array. It will not include the end part, but it will count from the end. We will see it later. Let us move ahead just. So I am creating another variable here, fruits array, apple, orange, banana and grapes. So we'll see the slice how it works. So I will store the sliced array in another variable, because the slice method returns a new copy of a original array. So it is not affecting to the original array. That is why I'm storing that sliced values into sliced array. So I'm slicing the 1, index 1, and till the index 3. So basically all this should be sliced out and will be provided as a new array to me. And this fruits array, original array, will be the same array. So let us just print this out and see what happens. So as you can see, uh, we have sliced out from the first index till 3. So the end index is not considered. It is not included while slicing, as we know. So in the sliced array, we have seen orange and banana only, because as we know from the start, this start and end part, end index is not included, as we know by definition here. So that is why only two members has been removed. Okay. Or if I want to remove the grabs as well, I have to provide 4 here. Let us see that in action again. So as you can see, all these 3 members has been included in sliced array and my original array is same. So that is how slice works. Let us see the negative value example here. So whenever you provide a negative value in a slice method, it basically counts from the end of the array, and end element is not considered. That is, this end element is not considered. So this my grapes becomes -1, banana becomes -2. So from banana it will start slicing, and as we have not provided the end part here, so it will consider the remaining element as well. So let us see this in action. So if I run this, you can see banana and grapes has been sliced out and my original array is intact. If I do -1 here, you will see only grapes will be sliced out. Let us see this in action. So grapes is sliced out. If I write 0, then see what happens. So basically slicing from 0 becomes apple, orange, banana and grapes. So the entire array will be sliced out and provided to you. If you don't provide any argument, that is also fine. It will return you the entire array as a new copy. So this is the slice part in array. Let us see the last method, array.concat. So syntax is similar to other methods, but here we are providing arguments as an array. So these arguments are arrays. So let us see this in action. So we have created 2 different arrays, array 1 and array 2, both contains some numbers. And if I want to concat these 2 arrays, I can write something like this. So first I will do array1.concat array2. Let us see what happens. So as we can see, both arrays has been combined to a single array. So concatenation we know, right? String concatenation we have seen using operator plus sign, but here we have to use this concat method. If I want to add another array, I can do that. I am adding 5, 6, another array with the value 5 and 6 elements. So if I run this, it will create a single array with all these values. So that is how this array part or array methods like splice, slice and concat works. I hope you have learned something new from this video. If you have, then please like this video and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, 'cause I'm